Thanks for hanging in there, guys. It is a long day. I know it's tough to sit. So we did receive a few questions from you all on section GG, but we want to wait until we have the presentations tomorrow in order to provide those answers, because some of those answers may be included in the presentation. So hopefully it's not too distressing for you. We did receive a question, I think, during Anne's presentation, but I think we answered it, but I want to make sure that we do address it. If a patient is aphasic and primarily communicates with yes or no gestures, is it acceptable to administer the BIMS with this communication style? And I believe that Anne pointed out that the staff assessment for mental status should be used for this patient. Let's see. Anne, do you want to speak to Anne's going to talk to you about the risk adjustment.
All right, so the question came in many areas of the training. They state that the rationale is a risk adjuster. What exactly does this mean? Is it meant to capture information for us as a facility or as a risk adjuster for data CMS is gathering? So basically, CMS adopted quality measures as part of the quality reporting program, including functional outcome measures. So when CMS wants to calculate the quality measure, the functional outcome measures, they need to account for the different types of patients that are treated in different IRFs across the country. And so if, for example, one IRF might have patients who have, on average, different diagnoses, or perhaps among their patients who have experienced stroke, they have patients who had more severe strokes. The risk adjustment allows the functional outcomes to be more fair in terms of the comparisons that would be made. So the information that is collected on what we call these risk adjuster items, so for example, incontinence that Karen talked about and the communication that Gina spoke about, our analyses when we were developing the functional outcomes quality measures found that patients who had communication problems, individuals who experienced incontinence, either bowel, bladder, or both, their motor recovery, motor function in terms of self-care mobility was not as much as patients who didn't have those conditions. Therefore, when we say that the items are risk adjusters, it basically means that the data that is reported by you for those items, we use that data to adjust when we're calculating the functional outcomes. So I hope that helps. Whoever submitted that, does that answer? Okay, if not, you can catch me later.
Put them over the edge.
Okay, sorry, I'm happy to explain more if you need more.
Okay, and the last question that we have that we've received electronically is regarding when will Section 4 be available. Section 4 with the new examples and scenarios from the May training is now posted on the measures page. And also Section 9, just in case you guys were not aware, that has also been updated, the voluntary table. And the other news to share with you, the Q&A from the May training is also posted on the training web page for IRF. Okay? Any other questions? She said no. Okay, well, I guess if you guys don't have any more questions, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, evening, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.